this is a time for myself really as much as anyone else. All right, we're off to the races.
Hello and welcome to D&D History, and welcome back to Paris, 1789. It is currently the evening of the 13th of July, and can anyone remember what happened last time?
Yeah. So last time we began the session by leaping out of a window onto a corpse mattress that Tesla had prepared. And the lady that we had been attempting to rescue, what was her name again? Byron?
Who else can remember her name? Fleury.
Yeah, Fleury de Chipante.
Yeah, she was slightly injured in the fall, and the crowd decided that we were anti-revolutionaries and proceeded to start chasing us. So Durruti picked her up and just booked it, trying his best to keep the crowd from descending on all of us with as much less than lethal means as possible. This
non-lethal grenades.
Yeah, non-lethal. I got frustrated eventually. My first grenade was a smoke grenade.
Oh, it was a friendly grenade.
So, we were running from the crowd.
We had some close calls. I span around in some horse shit. I presumed it was horse shit. I didn't check. I didn't have time.
I didn't have any close calls. I don't know what you guys were talking about. I was in great shape.
Yeah, Tesla looked like he was in trouble for a while, but eventually we did escape the angry mob, and we went back and took refuge at Madame Fleury's husband's house, where I think Durruti built a new bomb out of the gunpowder harvested from one of the guns and some other stuff that we found in the house. Tesla had his zombies hanging out like in the back room with just like a coat over them. And then eventually we went and did CSI, French Revolutionary Paris, for quite a while. Eventually, Tesla remembered that he had a ciphered note on him, which had exactly where we needed to go in it. So we found that and headed to a derelict apartment, within which, at the top, were several people that we met during the first session, but it turned out that they were actually time travelers, and they do not seem to be happy with us. So we've got 4 time travelers who were posing as Parisians, and I have a feeling that we are, the stuff's about to hit the fan.
Quick question: Did we all fail our perception checks? Because if I saw a fella in a gas mask, I would have questions.
It was illusory.
Yeah, they had a they have like a glamour over them, so they looked like they weren't themselves. But it became obvious when I think it was Tesla, or was it Rasputin, just got really annoyed and threw a punch at one of them, and his fist just straight through because the guy actually wasn't there. So kind of a displacer beast. And hey, we have Tesla.
Oh, thank God, just in time.
Yes. Speaking of the calls, actually, yes, that is excellent. That is pretty much hits every single beat. Feel free to take a D6 inspiration dice. May need for the coming fight. To clarify 2 things. One, it is presumably time travels. You don't actually know this. You just they look funky, so maybe they are. Secondly, one of them shapeshifted in front of your eyes, pretty much. Shrouds of smoke is wrapped around himself, and as he started levitating up into the air, whereas the chap who was up on a race platform, which had a word, I've forgotten what it was, he had his back towards you all, and it's only when he turned around that you saw that he's got some weird gas mask contraption on his face.
I think the word you're looking for is loft.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, so the guy standing up on the loft, you basically just couldn't see his face when you walked in, so that would probably be why. And one of the girls kicked up a sword that was tucked in amongst the cushions. just like sort of swing it up, almost as big as she is. It's thin, great sword looking thing. And if Tesla is awake and with us, we should probably all roll initiative.
All right.
Damn. A quick question: Can initiative? Can your inspiration be used for initiative for attacks for pretty much anything, or is it just skill checks?
Initiative is a skill check.
Thank you.
Youch.
That's a nice time to use it, actually. Then, wow.
Natural 1.
Oof. 12.
Oh my god!
me.
I also got a natural 1.
Wow.
I got 2 1s. That makes an 11. I'm good at maths.
Well, you know, the dice gods have been kind to us up until now, so we all knew this was coming.
Up until
I'm
you
gonna go
all get
ahead.
butchered.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my inspiration from last session and add that because that's bad.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, that's still not that helpful. My initiative is a 6.
How have I not earned an inspiration? I am an inspiration. I inspire myself sometimes, I tell you.
Durruti's is right. His is right now 7, so I'm gonna try and see if I can boost this with my inspiration. Good God,
It's not great.
6.
Nice.
So that
13.
Yeah.
Have you stopped rolling in the dice log? All right.
I don't think you can just roll directly into the dice log with a normal die, can you?
No.
Yeah, if you go.
There is actually in the bottom left, yes, a dodecahedron, which you can click on and then just click a normal dice. Yes.
Oh, I did not realize that. I will try and do that. I have all of these actual D&D dice here
Just
that I really
for the
wanna play
benefits
with.
of the audience that don't trust you quite as much as I do.
I just admitted to getting a natural 1.
You're playing the long game, hey? Just like all confidence tricksters.
Marvelous. So that is all I had was a lot of ones.
Initiatives are 11, 13 for Rasputin, unless you added something to it.
No, mine was 6 total. Is my initiative.
All right.
6, 11. Durruti just put his up to a 18. Is that
13.
13. Okay.
Oh, that's including the 6. God help you all.
And
I had a natural 1.
Tesla was a 13 as well, right?
12
12.
total.
okay, excellent. That's nice and neat. And so our assailants.
I mean, to be fair, they do have the jump on us.
Oh,
Yeah.
they do.
Oh no.
I hate these dice are so cool, but I can't make out what the numbers are.
Seeing they clearly have the jump on us, Byron stands for and says, "Stand behind me, guys. I've got this."
I've got this. I just remembered I had a long rest.
Bottle of wine in one hand.
Beautiful. Oh, well, that's at least 120. 6. 16. Oh.
Stop laughing.
Dear.
You
Okay, well,
bastard.
that's only a 10, though. So that's okay. So okay, cool. Boom. And so that means top of the round is going to be Lady Celeste, who's this woman with bun in her hairs, followed up with Christoph, far to right. Then we have Rita, which is the girl with the sword, followed by a Durruti, then Tesla, then Byron, then Oscar with gas masks, and then bring up the rear is Rasputin. I'm just going to move this around so I don't just confuse myself whilst we're playing.
What did you say the gas mask guy's name was?
Oscar.
Oscar.
So it's arranging all this. At least we didn't break up an exciting moment or anything. Boom, boom, boom.
Ah, damn it.
It does look like we're about to fight Christina Hendrix.
She can
I
do
don't-
whatever she wants to me.
I
Yeah.
don't know who that is, but good.
The woman, the redhead on Mad Men.
Oh, cool. She's the one starting, so
Also, I think somebody mentioned in the chat that she's also in Firefly. I forgot all about
she's
that.
brilliant.
Yeah. Oh, she's so
Oh,
good
yeah.
in that.
she's the one who's is it River?
No, she doesn't play River. It's Saffron.
Yes,
She plays like a
Confidence trickster.
yeah, basically a kind of, you think at the beginning she's an Amish girl that's been promised to Mal to marry him.
Ah, yes.
And then it turns out no, she's
But we digress. To combat, gentlemen.
This has become a Firefly podcast. I'm sure there are none of those.
Yes. Right, starting with just call it Christina Hendrix.
Yep.
She is going to as Rita down here picks up her sword, she takes the moment as the flash of steel distracts everyone, and she strides over to Tesla, smears some lipstick, that's Swedish, lipstick from her lips, and then place it on Tesla's lips. Could you roll a...
Whoa, she should have to roll an
Wisdom.
attack for that.
Nope. Can Tesla roll a wisdom saving throw?
That's a 9. That's a 9.
I'd like,
That is
I'd
good
like
news for you.
a contested handsome check with Tessa. Why isn't she kissing me?
You are further away. Tesla, you are currently charmed by this young lady and her forward swaying movements.
All good things.
Yep. You will be obeying her verbal or telepathic commands. Not sure exactly how telepathy works in this universe, but definitely verbal commands.
Can we kick Tesla out of the group?
Can I join Tesla? I will obey all your commands in return for a kiss.
And she will ask you to kill your friends.
Right.
Joke's
enough.
on you, the nerd's got no friends.
That's a very good point. A very good point. She will just point out Byron and say, kill that one.
As you will.
Right. And that is... she will take a ginger step away because she's a little bit worried about your zombies not being charmed. But there we are. Meanwhile, Christoph, who is now hovering above Rasputin, he is going to bring out a shimmering dagger, long, almost a short sword, and he will stab you with it.
Don't forget disadvantage
Because of the smell?
because of the cloak.
Yeah. That is 2 freeze, which I don't think is going to hit.
It's not
No. So it's specific. Okay, I suppose it's whatever. It's not going to hit.
hard to get through that Rasputin stink. You want to get close, and then you just don't want to be any closer. You know.
Yeah. With no other real things he can do. That's terrible. He's just
You
going
would
to
not have been the first person to stab me.
Yeah. He tries to stab you. You're like, saw that coming a mile away. And he's just going to hover above you menacingly. Rita, lady with the sword, 1, 2, 3, will come up behind you and then just darting forward very quick with her blade. And then she just strikes at you saying, parry this, something, filthy, something casual. That is probably going to hit though. I think that's a shooting. Yeah, there's a dirty 20.
Oh yeah.
And okay, well, you're quite lucky there. That's just 1 hit,
Right.
and you feel the blade striking you in the back. dealing 10 points of slashing damage.
Of course, the prostitute is the one to stab me.
And Durruti, it is your turn.
Okay. I am going to. It's because I just saw Rasputin get taken out or get stabbed. I'm a little worried about hitting him. So instead, I am going to unload fully automatic fire on Christina Hendrix here.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm going for blood.
All right. That makes sense.
All right. So let's see what we've got. And we're gonna roll to hit. That would be a dirty 20.
20 hits.
All right. And so that goes. Damage is 14. And then also there's an additional eight in there. I'm just gonna roll again because I don't know where this. Oh, I see the dodecahedron. It's bottom right. Okay, so I'm gonna roll another D8. Roll. Come on, buddy. An additional 6. So that she takes 14 plus 6. That's 20 damage. And
Okay.
I'm gonna How hurt does she look?
Yeah, I mean the bullets just strike into her, and there's blood pouring out of her dress. She coughs out blood with a sort of vague panic look on her eyes.
Okay, I'm shooting again because this is fully automatic fire. So here we go. Let's see with my second attack.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
all right, that's fine.
And then okay, so that's an 11 plus 8. That's 19. Does that hit?
19 hits, yes.
Okay. Okay, that's 12 damage plus the additional D8. And is that a D8 plus 1 or just a D8?
Right, just next to the D8.
Just next to D8? Okay.
16
So
damage.
she takes another, there's another 4 on top of what I already rolled for damage.
So 16 total, yeah.
16, excellent, right.
So she took 36, I think.
Mhm.
Is she dead?
Nope.
Action surge. I'm going to shoot her again.
All right, fair enough.
I want this woman gone.
Okay.
All right. All right, that's a 15. Does that hit?
15 will sadly miss though.
Ah, okay. Well, did what I could. Somebody else take her out before she tells Tesla to do anything weird.
Wait, how much damage did she take?
A lot.
Yeah, I think she
None?
took 36.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a pretty high concentration check. That's
She's pretty perforated. Concentration check?
right. I don't know if the spell is concentration. I don't know what she does.
No.
Fuck.
There's not time for that.
Tesla, it is your turn.
All right. Bonus action. Tesla will command Mark and Coleman, protect me from my enemies. And using his action, he's going to cast the spell Storm Sphere. He's going to aim it towards the roof, and it'll arc down the 20-foot radius, affecting Tesla and presumably Oscar. I need them both to make strength saving throws.
You mean Byron and Oscar, right?
Yes, sorry.
All good. Huh.
Oh, wow. That's an 11.
That is a failure.
That is a failure. Four.
All right.
4 is a failure, right? Just
Yeah.
Just checking.
Yeah. All right, so you both take 11 points of bludgeoning damage, and the area in that 20-foot sphere is now difficult terrain. And since you're both within 30 feet of it, actually any creature within 30 feet of it has disadvantage on wisdom perception checks made to listen. But
Okay.
I don't think that's too much of an issue at the moment.
So, where was it centered? On Byron?
On the ceiling, so that it would arc down and hit him. So yeah, sorry, centered on Byron.
Yeah. So
That might
20
end up
radius.
getting Durruti as well.
Yeah, you said 20 radius, yeah?
20-foot radius, yeah.
Is each square 5 or?
Yeah.
So that's quite a big spot. You're probably going to end up covering that whole corner of the room.
Yeah. All right. So
Should be about 8 squares total.
Boom. Dum, 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 dum. Yeah, it's basically this corner.
Yeah. I think I've got Durruti in that as well. Sorry about that.
That's all right. I've had worse. Is this this is electricity?
The first point of damage is bludgeoning, but it is a storm sphere. Yeah. I need you to make a strength saving throw as well, Durruti. Sorry about that.
All right, that's Durruti. He excels at this. Not as. Let's see.
Was it 11 hit points damage?
Yeah.
Yes. 17 pass.
17 will pass. Yes.
Nice. Is that half damage? Then?
Nice.
Yeah. Half damage on success. No, it's no damage on a success.
Nice.
I rolled wrong. I just rolled straight strength instead of a strength saving throw.
And your saving would have been even better. So
Yeah.
that's fine. We'll call it. Your camera's blurry. You're going to give someone a migraine.
Let me
Maybe back up a
see
bit.
what.
All right. And the little zombies, they're going to move around to protect you from all potential angles.
How much damage did I take?
None.
None. Yeah. If you
If you
save
pass,
on the first
there's
one,
no
you take none.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
It's
right.
unfortunate.
Yeah. In response, I meant to do that. Meant to do all of this. Stupid. Why are you using area effects? Stupid things. Okay. Because
This sounds like a you problem, Toby.
Yeah, Toby. Until you control shift down it to the bottom, it's still going to be annoying.
Yeah, I know. It's just it moved this guy down, and I don't know. It's just so bloody annoying. Stupid. I'm no longer DMing for anyone with area effects. Just.
What do you mean? That guy was down there. That guy definitely got hit by that.
Oh no, he's used his movement to move.
Oh, that's his movement now. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does have half movement at the moment in that space. Yeah.
How?
Control Z is your friend.
Everything. Doesn't help. I'm using like 3 different keyboards as well.
If he ends his turn still in the space of the storm sphere, Toby, I need him to make another strength saving throw.
All right. But he doesn't, as he's used half his movements to get out of there.
Shame.
And looking around, he is going to target. Right, he moves his arms up and starts weaving sigils in air. And then 2 spiraling beams fly out, striking Durruti, being one with the ranged weapon. I want you to make a wisdom saving throw and a constitution saving throw for me, please.
All right. Okay, so let's do wisdom saving throw. That would be a 20. Wait, is that? I don't know where that landed. It either landed really well or really badly.
I've got good news and bad news. Bad news is that you just rolled a 5.
Okay.
I'll tell you the good news later when I think of some.
All right, and then I'm gonna roll Constitution. It was almost an 18, and like on my screen, it stopped between the 18 and the 2, and I'm like, what is?
When you toss a coin and it comes up neither. Oh, okay. Well, you get that at least. 23.
So yeah, 23 and 5. 5 on the whiz,
Okay,
23 on the con.
So yeah, as this weird spiraling beam strikes you, you feel like a little sort of jolt as the room spins away from you and changes color, and you look at your hands, and I don't know if Durruti would have been familiar with effects of LSD, for example, but things turn very strange very quickly. You are currently confused.
Okay.
So you can't take reactions until you end your next turn. On your turn, you can't move, and you'll take your action to make a melee or range attack against a randomly determined creature within range. So that'll be exciting. We'll be rolling for who you get to shoot at.
I've wanted to shoot at you guys for quite a while.
Right, and that is that. Then that will be Byron next.
I've wanted to shoot you ever since you hurt that beautiful woman. I'm going to try and charm Tesla and Bagface.
Okay.
They need to both do wisdom saving throws, please.
Beautiful. Is this a spell? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Cool.
It's a 8 from me.
That's a fail.
That's a 19 for Oscar.
Okay, that's a pass. But Tesla, you are now back to normal. Friends are friends. These new guys are not friends. Like
That is beautiful. Now, Byron,
that's not my go.
could you roll a what's it, wisdom saving throw?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Why is that? Sorry.
As you try to charm him, the man moves his arm and gestures in the air, and he reflects the spell back at you.
Does a 15 save?
I don't know. I mean, oh wait. Should probably check if that is yours or his DC. Yeah, I would say that it's using his DC, so that would be a pass.
Okay. Phew. Excellent. What a wily fucker. And so, I'm difficult terrain, you say? 5, 10, 15, 20. I can still do it. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I tried to move the counter. If you could run me towards the pretty lady.
Yes.
Up and to the left. Just do Control Shift down.
I'm just gonna do this.
To the left, to the left. That's
Right.
all the song I'm allowed to sing.
You get about here.
Yeah, I will use. Yes, a dueling pistol
Okay.
in her pretty face.
Lady killer.
Rude.
Let's go for it. No, let's not. Okay. Pistol for her. does a 23 hit.
And 3 does hit.
Shot this lady with a 23 in her pretty face because she didn't kiss me.
Oh, Jesus. A milady?
I'm the first incel.
Do you want to roll 4 damage?
Episode title: The First.
Jesus.
That will be 10.
Woohoo!
And
Yeah. At close range, the bullet just tears through her. You can see just like it's gone straight through. She stumbles backwards, just her beautiful visage ruined with bullet holes and blood.
is she dead?
No, but she's pissed.
Okay. Well, you say she fell down, yeah?
She's stumbling backwards. You know, impacts of
Excellent.
bullets.
Well, I would be a foolish monk not to take advantage of a lady as she's falling. So, that was a joke on falling from grace rather than
Rather than Byron taking advantage of women.
I just failed. I just failed that role. Let's say. So
Be careful. You're going to get Lord Byron cancelled.
Oh, I have literally in my research for this episode heard a podcast about what a fuck boy Lord Byron was. But I shall persevere. I'm going to roll a key point to dash, so I can be within melee range. I'm going to hit her with a bit of the old sword stick. Does a 16 hit?
AC 16, so
Yes.
yes.
Please
Yes.
finish this woman.
I know the rules of this game.
And 8
But I need
damage.
Tesla back so bad right now.
So how much damage?
8.
8. All right. Just what kind of punch?
I'm just going to punch her in the solar plexus and help her on her way down.
All right. Okay. She just falls over, wheezing, spraying you with blood in the process. Not dead though. Still vaguely standing.
Okay, interesting. I'm going to then go again. Another key point. Flurry of blows.
Flurry of Bros.
Flurry of bros.
That's such a good spell.
And give her 2 bonus punches on her way down.
I teleport her to Miami and cast Flurry of Bros.
I presume when she's down, is there any advantage? Kicking a woman when she's down, is that a good strategy?
She's considered prone, wouldn't she?
Yeah. Yeah, melee attacks get advantage, ranged attacks get disadvantage. If I remember
I mean, she's
correctly.
not. She's just doubling over.
Oh,
Just for flavor's
Gotcha.
sake. She's not actually on the floor yet.
understood.
Okay.
Brutes.
Then a 14, I presume, misses.
14 will sadly miss.
Okay, well, that's my go.
With the flurry of blows, you get multiple attacks with that, don't you?
Yeah, they both missed.
Right. Well, and also thank the fates for that. As she looks up at you with just terror in her eyes. And she will just whisper a couple of words into nothing, and she will phase out of existence.
As a reaction?
No,
God
asked
damn.
top the round on her turn.
That skips me.
Oh yeah, you are Rasputin. You are the next after Byron. I knew that. I pay
Thank you.
attention. I am in charge of this game. I know exactly what's going on. Rasputin, it is your go.
That's all right. I literally make all my players when I DM write down initiative because I do that shit constantly.
Oh yeah, I have the list right in front of me. I just ignore it.
Yeah. All right.
I'm just focusing on her like dwindling HP without really paying attention to anything else. Rasputin, okay.
Rasputin, having seen her pull some sort of charm thing on Tesla, is really upset that somebody else is attempting to charm anybody other than himself.
Oh no!
He's like,
I raise a finger to Rasputin. Please, I've got this. I've got this.
Oh, I want her to die so bad.
But she's pretty. I want to see her again.
Oh, Christ, no. So, first off, I'll let loose on 2 Eldritch Blasts towards her. And that's a 23 for the first one.
All right.
And a 20 for the second. That's 8 and 8 each damage.
Well, I regret ruling that she wouldn't get resistance from the machine gun. It's technically magical. But that will, just you can see her mumbling to herself some sort of incantation, perhaps. And Rasputin, being the occultist that is, going, nah, not today, bitch.
And after he lands those 2, he'll turn around and give like just the creepiest grin he can at the 2 people around him. Look back at the woman and wink, and then as a bonus action, cast Misty Step.
Okay. She's dead, and Rasputin misses steps where?
I would like to go towards Oscar and that ladder as close as I can get, and then I'll use my 30 feet of movement to try and get up that ladder onto the loft with him.
All right, so rushing past them to you. Yeah, you probably get up to like melee range.
Okay.
Well, climbing speed. Now, say you can either stop at the bottom ladder or halfway up ladder.
I'll stop at the bottom of the ladder next to I forget
Tesla
the
zombie.
name of whichever undead friend that is.
I don't think we gave them names.
I think we did.
Oh, we
Oh, we did.
Sorry,
Tesla remembers. I think you named them after your assistants, yeah?
Mark and Coleman. Yes, Mark Twain and Coleman his actual assistant.
I would have left her for you, Byron, but hearing that she was going to phase out of existence, I don't know if I could have let her disappear.
We can travel back in time.
We'll go back 6 seconds, and that'll be the end of my turn. Bonus action movement.
Beautiful. Yeah, so the DM regrets explaining what the woman's plans were about to be. And so we have these piss people.
Rasputin has a complicated understanding of the timelines.
Well, I guess, fuck, that's very meta. That's my bad. That's big my bad.
That's right. I also, I would rule that how did you even see this was happening, considering you are surrounded and being beaten up, but whatever.
Who pays attention to the men when there's a pretty woman kissing Tesla?
This is very true. This is how she got the blow in. Christophe thought that he was distracting you with his emo-ness, but actually you were distracted by the kissing. Now, Byron, whilst all this is going on, Christophe signs up to you and goes, hello. He doesn't say like that though, because he's like all emo-y. Hello. And he stabs you with dagger that's 25.
I have never seen Christophe hit a thing in this entire campaign. I thought he was a pacifist.
Well, technically, I said he didn't really hit you. He stabbed you. 4. That's not too bad.
Somebody's about to have a plane crash into their house.
Marvelous. You take 18 points of necrotic damage, and can I have you roll a Constitution saving throw for me, please?
18, nothing. 'Tis but a scratch, my friends. Fear not. Is a 6 pass?
No. Right, your permanent HP has been reduced by 18 points.
Oh no.
I mean, you know, there's easier ways of saying "fuck you," Toby. If that's the game you want to play.
There's already the low constitution.
35 minus 18. Okay.
Fortunately, that's all he can do for time being. But no longer blocked. His friends slide this up to you, and you feel a thin, very long blade being jammed through your body. That is a 23 and 18.
Yeah, those will both hit. Oh, wait. No, because I did a certain type of attack. Wait, if it is my armor class, it still hits. If it hits my armor class, my armor class is 18. It hits an 18. Damn it. Yeah, it'll hit. They'll both hit.
Others. Down to the 13 and 2 plus 3. Right, that is 17 points of being stabbed with a sword damage.
I mean, I only had 6 hit points, dude.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, wait, and also if your permanent hit point been reduced, but that is actually technically permadeath.
Wait, how?
Well, you're lucky that she wants to take you alive.
No. So I'm on 6. I have 18 permanent hit points. I've just got hit by 17, right?
Yeah.
Toby, if you don't like my character, we could have talked about this out of game.
They were going to kill Rasputin, and then Rasputin is blinked out of existence.
Yeah, fair enough.
Blame him.
I know, but
You were literally the only one in range.
I'm trying to bend the rules to permanent my character. Excuse me for taking it a little bit personally.
You're not permanent death. You, however, are stabbed, and then the woman brings up the pommel of the blade and just knocks you square in the forehead. And I believe that you're unconscious.
I am. Yes, I'm on death saving throws.
Yes, but good news is that they won't keep you, take you alive. So if they kill your friends, then maybe they'll be able to revive you, or one of you. We shall see.
Do they want me to make babies for the future? Is that the plan?
Superhuman
Breeding machine.
Superhuman DNA.
Yes, Byron wins. Achievement unlocked. Sorry, guys, I've got a more important mission right now.
Achievement unlocked. Jeffrey Epstein's dream.
Then he should have gone with girls after puberty. We're definitely going to have to edit that statement out. If your plan is to breed, I got bad news for Jeffrey.
Yeah. Boom. Right. You are knocked out, unfortunately. I am very sorry to say. However, your friends may avenge you. Durruti, you are standing in the middle of a lightning circle.
And he's confused and will attack randomly.
Aren't I like higher confused? Can I make a?
Yeah, you are confused. That's a very good point. Yes, we have to randomly determine. Do you want to roll dice? And I will pick a number for people there.
What kind of dice am I gonna?
I'm about to find out because I can't count. So we'll find out how many people are.
There's 7.
Roll d8.
Okay, I'm rolling a d8. Wait, I already rolled a d8.
You got a 1.
I got a 1. So who do I hit on a roll of 1?
Christoph, he said.
Yeah, Christoph.
Okay. Well, okay. So I'm going to use violent shot. So I'm going to expend one of my grit points, and let's see what we get. So.
I don't know who I'm shooting at, but I'm gonna shoot hard.
Yeah.
If he wasn't playing a Spaniard, I'd crack an American joke now.
That is 14.
14 will just hit.
Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to roll my attack. And that is
15 damage.
plus another 8. So let's roll the d8 here. Oops, just one d8. What? Why is it now telling me 3?
Every time you click, it'll add to the d8s.
Roll. And violent shot allows me to add 8. So 15 plus 8.
23.
And then violent shot allows me to add. I know this game.
Bloody fighters, just damage.
An additional weapon damage die per grit point spent. So I spent 1 grit point. So that allows me to roll additional. Is that an additional D8 or is that an additional attack?
It'd be an additional D8, I think.
That's an additional D8. Okay. So let's get one more in there. Christoph, I'm so disappointed in you. That's an additional 2. And then, so does my second attack also go against Christoph? Or can I control that attack?
I think it's only 1 attack, but
we're confused.
the rules.
Do you want to do
uses
the D8?
its action to make a melee, make a melee or range attack against the randomly determined. So do you get 2 attacks per action? I don't know. What do you guys think?
It sounds like 1. Or wait, it says 1 action or 1 attack.
Yeah, it's just a attack.
Yeah,
I would say
then
just 1
it's
attack.
Okay, so
Yeah.
25
What happens
damage
then?
total, yeah.
Right. Christoph is also riddled with holes. Giggity.
Yeah, and so do I have anything that I can do here? Like, do I roll to see if I can break out of the?
No, but as you fire, you come to your senses, and the spell wears off.
Oh, great! That's awesome.
Yeah.
Can I
But
use?
you can't do, but that's at the end of the turn. So
At the end.
Yeah.
So I now I get my second attack, right?
no, that's like that's the end of the turn. Yeah. So you're confused. You fire, and that's the end of the turn.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
So no other. I can't move out of the Tesla storm or anything like
No.
that. I'm just stuck here.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I have to roll another strength check then?
Tesla?
So what happens at the end of your turn now?
At the end of your turn, another strength check. Yeah.
Okay. So this is the end of my turn. I can't do anything else. So
And remember,
let's roll
it's strength saving, not strength check, right?
yeah. Ah, yes. 19.
Should be a pass.
Fight those drunk.
That's what happens.
Nothing if he saves.
Oh, cool. Brilliant. That's all good. And so, Tesla, it is your turn.
All right. Tessa's going to use a. Well, Byron's down. He's going to look to the lady. The lady's not there. So the target he's been charmed by is not there.
Oh, she's there. She's just a crumpled mess on the floor.
Okay. Would the charm have ended in that case?
Oh, yeah,
you
it-
were
it was
charmed by
ended
Lord
when you were-
Byron.
Yeah, you were
so
charmed
you're
by
not
Byron,
charmed.
so
I thought that was reflected.
No,
No.
he did. He tried to charm you and the guy in the gas mask.
Gotcha.
Charmed you. The guy in the gas mask reflected it back at him.
All right. I'm up to date. I'm going to have my bonus action. I'm going to target a lightning bolt towards this lady here.
All right.
So that's an attack roll from me.
Yep.
Will a 22 hit?
22 will just about hit.
All right. That's 46 lightning damage. I re-roll. I treat ones as twos. Roll. So that's 18 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
My bonus action. And then for my action, I've got clear movement here. Cool. I'm going to move around to the northwest so that I have the fella and the lady in a clear line. And ideally so Durruti's not in a straight line as well, lining up for a lightning bolt. So arcing around to the northwest.
Okay. So you want to head up northwest.
Yeah. 5,
Okay,
10.
15, 20, 25, about here-ish, I think.
Down 1.
Dunk.
And then I should be able to get 1. No, yeah, there. That's
Okay.
fine. And that should actually just right above them. The second square from above them.
That one?
The 3 across to the right.
Okay, okay,
And-
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
there
'cause
we
you want to get like some sort of weird straight line going.
Yeah, exactly. And ideally, Durruti's not in it.
I think it just misses me.
Yeah, perfect.
You
All right,
can
I
angle
will.
it.
I will shoot that lightning bolt towards them. That's a DC 16 dexterity saving throw.
Do you not just shoot the lightning bolt?
I do, but they make a dexterity saving throw,
Okay,
regardless.
no, I thought you just shot the lightning bolt at the girl. But is that
That was a bonus action from Storm Sphere, which uses concentration.
Yeah. So he's like sort of shoots out sort of thing. Yeah. It's like a giant
Oh, that's
Tesla
cool.
coil. That makes sense.
That's it.
Yeah, like
That's
big,
cool as hell.
Okay, sweet. Right, so dexterity saving throws from these.
See,
and-
Edison thought Tesla
Ooh.
ran out of lightning, but he didn't. He never did.
and yeah, so the woman darts out of the way just in time, whereas Christophe will look up and go, as he's just blasted in the face by lightning.
Perfect. So that's 9d6 since I'm casting at a 4th level.
Mhm.
And let's roll away.
Please explode this man with electricity.
All right. That is, I've rolled 1, 1. So that's going to be 1 higher than it is on this. So that's 34 points of lightning damage instead of 33.
Beautiful. His outfit absorbs some of the force, you notice.
Yeah.
Like it seems to like ground him. He's like being grounded with it.
Would this be a good time to mention that my feat, Elemental Adept Lightning, means I ignore resistance to lightning damage?
Yeah. So
Oh my
his
god.
outfit absorbs. It like tries to ground him, and then it doesn't work. Just overcharge it, and he's like,
Damn.
but, like that sly grin on his face, like yeah, I'm lightning proof bitch, and then
Yeah.
Not Tesla proof.
Shit.
So how much ridiculous damage was that?
That was 34 points of lightning damage.
Right.
Unless the lady has evasion or some similar feat, she would take half of that, which would be 17.
17. Cool.
Whew. Happy days.
It's times like this when I wish I hadn't tried to make a historically accurate character.
And then I think my my assistants, Mark and Coleman, are still under direction to defend me from my enemies. So let's see what they do. That's at your discretion.
Okay.
I don't think Tesla's got anything witty at the moment. Just there's a bit of panic and determination in his eyes as he's just trying to ensure his ally survives this. So
Beautiful.
alive.
They will zombie forward.
I've got to say, I love the images you use for the tokens. Absolutely delightful.
Yeah. So
The two zombies are going to zombie forward, and they will try to zombie their opponents. I'll tell you what, just because it's funny, and because they have a chance, I'm going to have them both gang up on Christophe.
Yes.
Oh, no, because that leaves you flanked, unfortunately. Okay, never mind. I don't think it's going to get... that is an 11. And... Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, they unfortunately miss...
They're good meat shields. That's about
Yeah.
that.
Exactly. I mean, they're sort of stopping any kind of rush. I'll tell you what, I would have had them swing up like this because, again, they're putting themselves between you and the enemy. They don't really care about Rasputin. Speaking of which, Oscar. Swedish movie. Oscar. He's a little bit nervous about what's going on down below. I would say because of the angle, he can't see Rasputin from that angle. So, but however, he was aware that you're running towards him. Yeah, he will move down to the little corner down here. just nervously looking at this ball of energy that's just like radiating lightning down in front of him. And he shall shoot Durruti again. Yeah. Durruti, could I have a wisdom and a constitution saving throw for me, please?
Sure. I think I know what's happening here. All right, so wisdom save. Come on, dice gods. That would be an 11. And then con save. That would be a 24.
Okay, beautiful. Right, so again, this weird hypnotic beam strikes you, but this time just images of infernal darkness and everything horrific and scary appears in front of you. The world turns into a horrific place where the Republicans lose the Civil War, and a wave of fascism rises across Europe, sweeping all liberalism and democracy away. And even worse, Stalin happens. And you are now frightened for a minute.
All right. With frightened, does that mean I don't take an action, or I just can't move closer to him or attack him?
You just have to move away, right?
Yeah, I believe that.
You can't move any closer to him, and you have disadvantage on attacks against him. Or you have disadvantage on attacks, I think, while he's within sight. But I would just open a new tab and Google it.
If you're looking on your character sheet on D&D Beyond, click on the tab Conditions. It should be on the primary page, and that will open up a bunch of them. And there'll be a drop-down tab that shows you the exact.
But to summarize, you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls, whilst you can still see this guy. So it's unfortunate that he's up on the platform, and you can't willingly move closer to him.
Okay, he's freaking me out, man.
Yep, basically. You see socialism betrayed.
I see socialism betrayed. I see a bunch of people arguing about it online and attacking each other.
You get an image of something called the Book of Faces, where supposed leftists are just arguing with each other incessantly about everything, whilst the far right is just gaining more and more power. It's truly a hellscape.
It's truly a hellscape.
Something called tankies are calling others anarchists, and you hate it. Madam.
Tankies are calling liberals anarchists.
Byron, you are rolling if you are surviving or not.
Yes, I am in a dream. Let me roll. Wish me luck, friends. Shall I step away to the light? Perhaps I shall. 19.
Byron realizes that there are still women out there who haven't felt his touch. He must step away from the light.
I believe that's my go.
Rasputin.
All right. Seeing what's going on, Rasputin will think about climbing up the ladder and think about going back down, and he'll just say, "God damn it!" And he'll send a bonus action healing word towards Byron. Bring you back up. That's 9 points. That's like half of what you have available right now.
Thank you, friend.
And then climb up the ladder and make his way towards Oscar. And is that really a bonus action? Son of a bitch.
All right, so I would say
I'm
it's
cursing with children in the background. Sorry. And then shit, I didn't realize that the healing word was also a bonus action. as far as I can get towards Oscar, I will.
Okay, so it's 5 feet. Well, technically 6 feet, but we can do climbing up
Sure.
the ladder. So fem, 10, 15, 20. I mean, you can like skirting around the side of this.
Sure.
Yeah, you can get pretty close.
And then I guess I'll look at him and sort of just drop my hands a little bit and say like, it's just you and me, buddy, and let loose a couple eldritch blasts.
Okay, that's fortunate.
First one's a 21. Second one's a 26.
Okay, he raises his hands to try to deflect them, and he's just too slow. So he thud into him. Damage.
First one does 15. Second one does 9.
24 total.
24 total.
All right, he just like you blasted into the supply store behind him.
Paint everywhere.
Yeah. I should at the moment, because we're on YouTube, give a shout out to the creator of this beautiful map.
Yeah.
Who's
This
in
is-
this corner here. I just really like the fact that she's all the little artwork is just other maps that she's made.
That's cool as hell.
Yeah, no. Anyway, so top of the round, unless there's anything else, is going to be Christoph,
Love you. Yeah.
who's being mobbed by bloody zombies. What is this? Fantasy? My historical game? Boom! And he stabs. Oh, Byron's back up again, but he doesn't. He feels bad by killing Byron, but then again, does he?
Does he know Byron's up? Byron's got the health, but he hasn't moved or anything yet.
This is very true. I suppose he's just going to go straight to the source, really. He flies up, eliciting reaction.
Opportunity
Attacks of
Attacks from
opportunity
the
from the
zombies.
zombies.
Yeah, thank you. Attacks opportunity.
opportunity attacks from all of us, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Good day.
As he flies up in the air.
Does a 17 hit?
17 what hits?
I'm imagining like a barely conscious Byron, just like a still face on the floor, just like swinging a sword
Just,
stick around.
He picks up his pistol and just.
Boom, 10 damage.
Oh my god, and one of the zombies hit him as well.
Yeah. Hang on, let me roll Durruti's attack on him because that's going to be fun.
Well, unfortunately, it's just the zombies and Byron. But
Okay, so I don't get that. All right.
unfortunately.
Melee range.
What was the damage? Byron?
10 damage from Byron.
All right. Do we want Byron or the zombie to kill him?
Byron? How do you
Yeah,
want to do
so
this?
the zombie bites him and slows down his flying, and as he falls down, I just wake up, stand up, and just pierce a sword through the partially flying, half-bitten man, right between his legs.
Yeah, because together, I hate you all. He had 8 HP, and together you guys did 9 damage. Anyway, yeah, so you just stab him. Impale him. Ram him through with your...
Yeah, right up through the perineal area.
Stop,
The
shouts
taint.
out.
You stabbed him in the taint.
Yeah. Meridian
Yeah.
shank.
Oh, he spits out. Blackguards, catspawn of the ministry, you will never win. And he dies dramatically. With that, you hear a no from Rita, as in retaliation, as is her turn next. She tries to take your head off. I guess 9 and 16.
Byron.
Yeah, he's trying to fix his audio, I think.
All right.
How crackly am I right now?
Sounds
Nine.
like
Sorry, was that good or bad?
good.
It's fine.
So what was the question?
9
You've
and
been
16
attacked with a
do they
9 and a 16. Does a 16 hit?
No, actually, I think because I used my. No, let me check whether as a reaction using it, does that cover me? So this is very monkey.
Monkey.
I know.
Monkey.
So, I can find it actually. It's +2. Yes, there you go. And no. Okay, 16 does hit. Yes.
Ooh, right. That is going to be 10 points of slashing damage.
I'm back unconscious again.
God damn it.
Possibly exerting all your forces, killing Christophe made you so weak that you stumble forward, and the blow that was about to just take your head clean off glances, but strikes you in the back of the head and knocks you back unconscious. She's going to use her movement. Oh God, the zombies in the way. God.
Oh yeah, can she get away?
Yeah, it's good. I love you. You right? Yeah.
She will scream at you all. I see you all in hell, and she runs off towards the door, spitting blood and curses. You hear a "What the fuck?" From her still surviving, but very, very bloodied team member. Durruti, you are up next.
All right, so I'm frightened. What I'm wondering is, can I use my movement to run underneath the ladder here so I get out of range of this guy? Because I don't want to see him.
Because you are moving moving towards him, then no.
Well, no, I'm not moving. He's down in the bottom right corner, so I'm moving. I'm moving away from him.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I mean,
so
it's
handsome.
yeah. So it feels to me like that would be moving away. What do you guys think? If I'm running to the far corner here I can just get him out of my line of sight.
Like up towards where the ladder is?
Yeah, like under. He's in a loft, so if I run under the loft,
If you
I won't
can't
be able
see
to
him,
Yeah.
yeah,
But it's you've been moving towards him until you get underneath the loft.
That's
which would
true.
be
I would be moving towards the ladder, not him.
You'd have to move in a diagonal
just
straight
run
towards the ladder.
northeast,
Yeah.
perpendicular to him towards the other ladder, and you're safe. There you go.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
So how far can I go?
Yeah, 15. It's difficult terrain, so it's half movement. You'd get to about here.
Okay. So I'll run to there, and now I can still see him. You know what? I don't like the idea of this woman getting away. So I am going to use my. I'm going to attack her, and I'm going to use a grit point to do winging shot. So I'm basically going to try to shoot her legs out from under her. Let's see if it hits.
Okay.
All right. So first attack. How hurt does she look, by the way? Very hurt. Okay, I'm using my pistol then. So first attack. That is a dirty 21.
Start with disadvantage.
Yep. So then I'm gonna roll. Oh, I'm sorry. That was a 22, and so I'm gonna roll again.
Just with disadvantage, yeah.
Yeah. So we
20
take the
hits.
lower. Yeah. All right. So I hit her with the winging shot. So that is going to shoot her for.
Yeah, you're right. All right.
8 points of damage. And then she has to, for winging shot, she has to make a strength saving throw, DC 14, or be knocked prone. So basically, be knocked over onto off her feet.
Yeah, you are.
Balls. All right. Well, that's a 4. And she just clutters to the floor as a bullet takes out her leg.
Okay, great. And then I'm going to turn towards the object of my fear. What was his name? Not Christoph, but the other guy, the gas mask guy. Oscar. I am going to turn towards Oscar, and there's going to be this flash in my mind of everyone being terrified of something called a national Bolshevik. And I am just going to unload on him with my star.
Okay.
I'm going to say that's not a thing. All right. So.
Also a disadvantage still?
Yeah, still disadvantage because I'm still frightened. So my first shot. Let's see what I get. Wow. I think that's actually a misfire. I think that's Durruti's first misfire, so his gun jams. However, I can actually roll. I have the ability to re-roll that once per whatever. So I'm going to roll and see if, as long as I don't jam it a second time, it won't jam. So let's try that again.
But you're still rolling.
Almost a misfire, but not a misfire.
Disadvantage, right? So you have to roll that twice.
Okay. I mean, the attacks, all rolls are at disadvantage?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're shaking your hands like, which, with a assault rifle might not be.
There's this frightening evil Russian wizard named Alexander Dugin that's just flashing through my mind and reminding me of Rasputin. All right.
There's literally zero evidence that they are not the same person.
So my gun does not jam, but I definitely miss.
All right.
Because unless, well, hang on. Is his armor class 10 or lower?
Nope.
Yeah, so I totally miss.
All right, much to his relief, because he doesn't want to die. Although, Tesla, you're up next. Oh, and also roll a strength saving throw.
Oh, me? Yes.
Yes.
And is
for the
that at
storm
disadvantage?
No.
No.
Well, you-
No. It's just ability scores and.
Yeah,
rolls.
ability checks, attack rolls, not saving throws.
11.
He gets zapped. Tesla?
Yep, rolling damage. That is going to be. Sorry about this, Durruti.
It's all right.
Soon we'll get you out of there, buddy.
Yeah, you are.
That's 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, I'm going to use Stone's Endurance to avoid that, to absorb as much of that as I can. So I'm rolling a d12. Roll. So close. I absorbed 4 of it. So
Right.
I take 6.
What are you being bludgeoned by? Is it just like the sound of thunder?
I imagine it's debris and it's like actual street furniture and earth that's getting racked and torn and destroyed by the
Oh,
lightning.
it's
that's striking around.
1d12 plus 2. So actually, I only took 4 damage. So
Even better.
Good stuff. And Tesla, you are currently next on the docket.
Yes. So, bonus action. I'm going to shoot a bolt of lightning from the storm sphere towards our femme fatale.
Yeah, okay,
That's going to be. Oh, that's the wrong. Sorry. ignore that roll. That is the wrong one. Here we go.
She's prone,
46. It does count as ranged spell attack, but
So
oh, I've got to make the attack roll first. Doy. Pardon me. So 8's the lowest roll with 16, or so 14 to hit. There we go.
14 sadly will miss.
That's right. That's what I get for not thinking through what I'm doing. Very well. Then with my main action, I'm going to. Gosh, this could be really bad. But you got to do what you got to do, right?
Okay.
I'm going to. Oh, I think that's just too stupid to do. I'm instead going to use my 3rd level spell slot to cast the lightning bolt at her. So she needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, we can do that. Oh wow, it's 15.
I think so. She fails. So she's
Oh,
going to
no.
take 8d6 lightning damage.
Don't do that.
All right. I rolled a single 1, so it's 1 higher than listed. It's 35 points of lightning damage.
All right. With her 9 hit points, she might be dead. And yeah, as you just unleash lightning on her, I won't say this is a very serious campaign, but in this instance, it's just the shoes left. Everything else is just a pile of ash. Falls. Don't bump, but all right. Anything else, you monster?
I believe with his movement, he's going to move towards Byron and see if he can apply any sort of tourniquet or first aid. I understand I don't have the actual economy for that, but that's just the intention behind what he's moving
Cool.
forward.
So the zombies, they'll try to aid you.
Oh, good on him.
It's a very macabre display.
The dead helping the dying. I like it.
One of
So,
us.
Master Oscar edging his way, literally backed up against the wall, is going to, like Doctor Strange, I believe his name is, weave in the air and hit you with 2 rays. Rasputin, roll wisdom and constitution.
Okay. As I roll these things, I would just ask: do either of these things count as a poison?
They
Okay,
are weird spiraling rays being shot out of his hands.
Wisdom is 15. Con
pass.
is 12.
Woohoo! So you get the hit, and the world is it's fine. It's just moving very, very slowly, and then you realize that actually you're moving very slowly because you are paralyzed.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I won't say like some sort of weird effect where all of time is just slowed down so much that you think that you're still moving, but actually in real life it's just marginal. But even so, you are currently paralyzed for 1 minute.
All right.
You may repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn.
All right.
Right then. And with that, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, well, that's towards the. Oh my god. What's he going to do? He will try to. Yeah, he will try to scramble up the side of his wall and throw himself. So he's like holding onto the windows, trying to just jam them open.
Toby,
Yes.
as I can do this at any point, I'd like to end concentration on the storm sphere, so it vanishes now.
Boom. You didn't do this earlier, but I'll.
Well, action economy, it gave me my bonus actions, but now I'm just not impeding Durruti, and
Yeah, makes
being
sense.
cheeky. Yeah.
Cheeky people. He is. All right, Byron, it is your turn. You're again rolling death saving throws.
I will roll a heroic death saving throw.
Wait, sorry. Do I get to reroll at the end of Oh wait, Oscar goes before Byron. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Rasputin, you're at the end. Yes,
Yeah,
that's
my
Oscar,
bad.
then Byron.
I wrote it down wrong. That's my bad.
That's right. Byron.
Wish me luck. Oh, bravo!
Oh,
May the
soundless.
gods be ever in my favour.
I see your lips moving, but nothing else.
Wish me luck. Yes, that'll be a 14.
Hey!
Tally ho.
Awesome. Ryan, Rasputin.
Yeah, isn't that good news?
So paralyzed. So I'll end my turn and just try that con save again at the end.
Mhm.
Oh, son of a bitch! That's a 6 total.
Yeah.
Oh, that hurts. That's no good.
Right. With everyone like dead, dying, or attempting to scramble out of a window, before we swing back up to top of the round, which is going to be Durruti. No, actually, no, we'll do one more round. We'll see if you can kill and or apprehend this guy. Durruti, your turn.
Okay, Durruti is still horrified. He is seeing visions that there are people who stream playing video games and talking about politics, and people actually listen to them. Hundreds of thousands of people listen to them. And Durruti says, he says, that is not the world in our hearts. And he is going to use his intimidating shot. Well, hang on. So the guy's trying to scramble out. If I winged him, could I knock him like off of this and like onto the floor? Okay, I'm using winging shot then, and I'm going to use that with my pistol. So let's see. Okay, so he fires his Colt 45 madly. First roll is a nat 20, but I've got disadvantage. So let's do this again. I can't see what the other roll is.
Looks like a 14.
Yeah, so that second roll is a 14. So does a 14 hit?
Toby, you're
14
muted, I
will
think.
hit. Yes.
There you go.
Okay, great. So I'm going to wing him with the Colt, and he takes from the Colt. He takes 9 plus 4, 13 damage from the Colt, and he should fall, hopefully
this,
onto the actual floor.
Yeah. It's going to be a moot question, but is this lethal or non-lethal damage?
I would say it's non-lethal damage because I'm trying to knock him down.
Right. It's a moot point. It's just what describing what's about to happen, where you are just trying to like shoot him down and you succeed. There's no like killing shot or anything. But as he falls, I rolled falling damage, d6, and he's going to take 4 damage, which is sadly how many hit points he was on. So as he lands, he is going to break his neck and sadly perish. But yeah, and also
Playing video games does not qualify you to talk about politics.
Does his death release Rasputin from his paralysis?
No, but I mean, either you guys wait for a minute, or no, because you have a guy bleeding out and you can cast healing spells. No, yeah, I mean you'd have to roll 9 more rolls. Can anyone stabilize Byron?
On the attempt with my
I have 2 actions actually, and I didn't get a chance to take my second one, so yeah, I can go stabilize Byron.
Oh, we are out of combat for the time being.
You hear Byron murmuring under his breath like Christina Hendrix.
So we'll try this. So first of all, you guys can roll medicine checks. Try to stabilize them. Try to like stymie the bleeding.
It's a 12 from me. I just rolled a straight roll, no advantage.
That's 12 medicine for you. And Durruti, you're helping him.
Okay.
Guessing?
Yeah,
keep on.
and I'll roll medicine. Hang on.
Yeah.
14.
14. Unfortunately, that doesn't help Byron. And so, Byron and Rasputin. Byron, you can keep rolling death saving throws, and Rasputin, you roll for breaking out the paralysis.
Sadly, Byron, I think you're first, buddy. Oh, snap. There it is.
Natural 20, baby.
Oh, nice.
That counts as 2
Oh,
successes. And I sit forwards and say, "Fools! I don't want medicine. I need wine."
Excellent. And
and if no one's going to hand me a bottle of wine, I'm waiting. No, I'm not waiting long. I'm going to stand up and look around the room for a bottle of wine.
Tesla's just stunned for a moment and goes, Mark, Coleman, help him find some wine.
Beautiful. Byron, you can roll to find wine as at advantage because you have zombie helps. Rasputin, you.
Zombie sommelier.
So I hit the con save 16.
And you're fine. You're no longer paralyzed.
So I think Byron, knowing that everybody else is dead, would at least try and, I don't even know if it would work at this point, use Spare the Dying on our strangely masked friend.
Okay. That's. Sadly, he's not dying. He is dead.
He is dead. Okay.
Everyone is dead.
By the way, since Durruti shot him and he died, do I get a grit point back for that as a significant opponent?
Yes. Yeah, that's no problem at all.
And Toby, you're going to love and hate this.
Nope.
How many corpses are there in the room?
There are 4. 4
Perfect.
corpses.
I'm going to cast Animate Dead at 4th level.
I'm going to motion towards Christina Hendrix and be like, necrophilia,
Yeah.
Byron's got a girlfriend and 2 sommeliers. This is a great event.
I'm reasserting control over the 2 that are here for the next 24 hours. And I'm reanimating the 4 bodies that are in the room.
All 4 of them.
Wait, it would be 4 bodies? It would be 3. Isn't one just boots?
Oh, yeah, I suppose, yeah. You
So,
incinerated one of
Only
them.
3.
That's literally the one who...
My Frankenstein army grows.
This is not the direction I expected Tesla to be.
Nikola, would you make the 2 with the masks remove their masks? I would like to
please.
see if they happen
take
to
off
be
your
who we're
masks.
looking for.
And I'll get them to take off their masks.
Beautiful. I don't have a tokens played at this precise moment. I'll try to arrange that for the future.
Are my max hit points still 17?
Yes,
Okay.
I think until a long rest.
maybe.
If he said permanent, it sounds like we might need something like a lesser restoration.
Durruti, I'm going to need you to
It's just
carry a lot of bottles of wine with your big strength, yeah?
Yeah.
Just think of them as like Popeye and spinach. Just always be carrying a bottle of wine. And next time, I don't want to see any pussy medicine checks from you. Just shove a bottle of claret down my gullet. I'll be back and ready to fight again. Are we clear on that?
You are a very strange little man.
I've been called worse. I'll take it as a compliment.
Yeah.
So, having reanimated the corpses of your enemies, did you roll investigation for finding things? Wine?
Yeah, I rolled 20, dirty 20.
Okay.
For looking
I
around.
think the question is now, these are the only people we knew who knew where our friend was or was going to be. How do we find him?
Fuck that mission. I'm done with this bullshit. Like, we have tried everything. You know what? Like, I just give up. Let's just go back. I told you this. We cannot escape the timeline. Like, it is our destiny to go to the Bastille and join history rather than try and swim against the currents of time. Man cannot do it. Are you with me?
Byron, roll perception.
Unfortunately, that's only a 10.
Okay.
Is it perception or is he investigating?
No. Just want to roll perception.
Um,
Who's with him?
Frankly, this sounds like a lot of work, but it might be the best place that we can find this person. I don't know where and when we are quite as well as some of you.
Durruti is going to say, "Hold on for just a moment, comrades," and he's going to pat down the. Can the zombies? Can they answer like questions and stuff? Can they do things, or are they
Not
just?
really.
That's a third level spell.
Yeah. So I'm basically going to pat down the remaining zombies and see if there's anything in their pockets, any items or weapons that we can use, and I'm specifically going to be looking for anything that might give us a clue as to who we're seeking.
I'll pat down Christina Hendrix.
Okay. Roll a investigation check.
I'll be instructing the animated zombies to assist as best they can.
Mm-hmm. Zombies are doing the help action.
Yeah.
So you roll investigation with advantage.
Okay. My investigation is probably not good, so someone else should do this after I do it. But
I mean, Tesla should probably help, but he is helping with zombies.
It's zombies.
I got an 11.
okay, first roll is a 16,
Mhm.
and second roll. Not a 16. So 16.
You find a greatsword if you're interested in having it. You'll find a +1 dagger on the body of Christoph. The pile of ash sadly yields ash, and you also gain a cool gas mask.
I'll take.
do you want-
I'll take the gas mask.
You realize that it's a strangely archaic design. It's like someone's seen a picture of a gas mask and then made it using like 17th century equipment or materials. But yeah, it's a little bit steampunky.
Tesla, should we search the room for maybe some paperwork? It seemed to benefit us last time.
Yes.
Anything
let's
that
do
might give us clues?
Coleman, if you wouldn't mind lending a hand.
Before you do that, highest passive perception is Rasputin, yeah?
Passive perception is 14.
Yeah. There's no one else higher passive?
I match it.
No? Cool. So yeah, Rasputin, you're the first person to hear the footsteps appearing by the door. I'm clambering. Oh, not clambering, that's the wrong word. A kicking of the door, gentle kicking of the door, like someone opening the door with their foot. And then you hear, right, I'm back with all my things. Also, I bumped into an acquaintance. Man, his face obscured as he's carrying a large potted plant. And he also has a number of bags that he's struggling with under his arm. There's a brief moment of silence as we see a man poke out his head from behind the potted plant, take in the scene, drop everything, including potted plant, which shatters, and he says, "Oh shit!" And then he turns on his heels and runs.
Okay, but
Run
does
at
he?
that fucker.
Yeah, does he seem to fit the description of the person that we're looking for?
Yes, behind from the quick look that we saw, there's a man in his 30s with a very unfashionable goatee.
It's Benedict Bloody Rose, finally.
Yes.
All right.
I was trying to find a good likeness of him, and I couldn't. So maybe I should learn how to draw.
So,
as
do we
he's
roll
running-
initiative?
Tell him to. Oh, hold, please.
He's going to roll a 27. So Rose has just scuppered. You guys can or man you presume to be Rose. You guys could follow him. Rasputin just tried to cast suggestion, but
His save was a
not listening.
27.
Yep.
Mm.
And
Can I
Tesla's
shoot
cast
him?
haste on Byron.
Or can I shoot him or intimidate him?
Yeah, you
before
can
we-
shoot him. But yeah, he's disappearing out the door.
Okay.
You can shoot him as he's doing so.
I am going to.
He's already intimidated. That's why he's running.
Oh, that's why he's running. Okay, I'm going to use winging shot. I'm not going to try to hurt him like badly, but I'm going to try to shoot him so he can't run.
Okay.
All right, so that's going to be from my pistol. So equipment, actions. Here we go.
The joy of being dead for so long is I've still got plenty of key points.
And you are hasted now as well.
Which means I can run double.
Movement
that is
speed's
a
double.
21.
I'll message it to you.
21 will unfortunately miss.
Okay, I'm doing it well. I guess that means I'm out of my grit points.
So Byron is giving chase.
Okay, so Byron's going to be chasing after the man, and the rest of you hang around the apartment.
I mean, I intend to follow, but far slower than Byron.
Yeah, I'm gonna run after him as well.
Beautiful. Byron being quickest, you see the man running into thin air and then reappearing again at the bottom of the stairs. So he's like cleared the entire 3 floors in roughly 6 seconds, and then he's out the door down below you. Being a hasty little bastard, you will not have huge problems catching up with him.
Yeah, so I'm going to jump down the stairs, cast slow fall as a reaction, use my haste to move. Tesla, I believe it's double my movement, right?
Yep.
75 foot. And if that's not enough to catch him, use a key point to do another 35. So I can do 110 feet per turn.
That is impressive.
Damn.
Plus, I just fell 3 stores, which should happen 3 floors, which should happen instantaneously. Yeah, I'm fast too. I don't have hit points, but I do have skills.
God damn.
Glass cannon.
That's very impressive. All right. Yeah, you catch up with him. You are right next to him. He lashes out at you. Could I have you roll a Constitution saving throw for me, please?
With pleasure. My dump stat.
Oh no. Is this a good time to say that Tesla would have been coming down the stairs with the zombies as well?
Is this a spell and magical effect?
This would be an ability.
Okay. So...
Oh, wait, no. Sorry, what am I saying? This is a weapon attack.
Okay. So I forgot this ability during the last fight, which would have come in handy. But yes, no, that's a natural 1. -1 for a 0.
All right. You hear a...
Does that succeed?
You hear a... click, 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 as he tases you.
Oh gosh.
Shouldn't he have to roll a successful attack on him to tase him?
Nope. Because he's running, and Byron's just been tasered. I'd rest you following.
Damn. Yeah, as fast as Rasputin can go, double dash is it's only 60 feet around.
Yeah. I have
Tesla's
done.
got the zombies to just jump down the stairway so they fall through the middle. Just told them to block the door to catch him.
For the sake of retconning things, by the way, from last session, I said that you guys ended up somewhere roughly where you all started from, and I thought that was stupid. So I've moved you into the center of town. You're now here.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Right. Anyways, you will all catch up with Byron as you see Rose running, panting, and he will just smack into a column of soldiers marching up the road. You will be able to catch up so that you're about 60 feet away as the column of soldiers led by what appears to be 2 civilians, ugly looking bastards, or sinister-looking bastard. Sinister-looking ugly bastards grinning at Rose, who, having looked behind him, is just smacks into larger one of them, falls back on his back, and as you guys come closer, you hear, "Oh, serendipity, Master Rose, we've been looking for you." And they haul him to his feet and push him towards the soldiers. "All right, take this one away. And what are you two looking? Oh, sorry. What are you looking at?"
Do we recognize any of these as Le Pen's men, the landlord from before?
Nope.
Okay.
I think if he's not totally gone from my sight by the time that Rasputin arrives, Rasputin has been accused of being part of some ministry repeatedly, and will ask these guards, whoever they are, thank heavens that you've grabbed him. Are you also a part of the ministry?
They glance at each other and go, "Ministry? Pray tell. Seize these men as well." And you all roll initiative as the soldiers
How many
start
soldiers?
moving towards him.
How many?
You can see there's a column about 20 of them.
Oh, no worries. Like slightly more than hit points I have. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Initiative. Let's see if I do better than the natural one the last time.
8.
Son of a bitch.
8.
17.
22. Sorry.
That's 22. That's pretty good.
8 from me. And I've got quite a low dexterity bonus, so I imagine I'd go after whoever got the other 8.
Okay. Durruti?
17.
17. Beautiful.
You're funny.
So that would be Rasputin at the top of the round. Right. So the two men, they're dressed anachronistically, but they're fairly smartly dressed. One of the soldiers, "Sir, what do you do this one?" And they'll actually say, take him to what's the large prison called? The Bastille? Yes, why not? Take him there. And then the soldiers are going to start shooting at you. Right, there's a smatter as a volley of musket fire goes off. Right, does anyone have an AC lower than 16?
I do.
I do. Yeah, I think we all have pretty low ACs.
Yes,
Shame.
people wearing armor. Well, you take 27 points of piercing damage as you're hit by a volley of musket fire.
Motherfucker.
And on a success?
Anything above that is going to miss.
Was that damage being dealt to the zombies as well?
Yeah, I suppose so. That would be
You know,
good.
I
Have them.
sorry.
But they
I
look
should
like Frenchmen.
I should mention it should still be a disadvantage against Rasputin
All right.
because he's a little fuzzy and stinky.
Cool. That is a 14.
Does not hit.
Okay. All right. It is Rasputin up next.
Oh my god. 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 I have so few area of effect things. In fact, I have none. Okay, so are there any I mean, I would imagine like any street lamps or anything are flame based, right? Is there anything that's lit aflame anywhere near us?
It's the evening, so yeah, I'll say there's a lantern up ahead.
Okay. Assuming there are shit. Okay, so whatever lantern is closest to like the soldiers, if I could possibly, are there soldiers within 10 feet of the closest lantern by any chance?
10 feet?
Within 10 feet of it, yeah.
Yeah, I'll say there's a couple of them, yeah.
A couple? Damn, I don't think that's enough to justify. All right. I think Rasputin will just sort of like be tired of the fucking around and just prep himself. As an action, cast Mirror Image, and as a bonus action, cast Thaumaturgy, or not Thaumaturgy, Shillelagh on his stick, and just get ready for whatever he can do, and then see if he can move towards Rose the best he can.
Okay. Rose is being bundled away together with another sort of handful of soldiers who are leading the way. So yeah, you would have to get through the block of men who are now standing and shooting at you. And so yeah, but you want to move 30 feet closer?
I mean, if I can't get through the block, I can't get through the block, you know.
They're 60 feet away.
They're 60 feet away? All right, well, then he'll take a step back from the two that he's talking to and just sort of join the group in a readied stance and await what the group is planning.
All right.
He's not a thinker, Rasputin. He's a doer.
Fair enough. Next up was Durruti.
So how many of these guys are there, and how close are they?
About 20 of them, 6 feet away.
Okay, good, because that puts them just in grenade range.
Yep.
So Durruti is going to throw a fragmentation grenade into them. They all have to make a DC. They all have to make dexterity checks. And
13.
13. The DC is 13 does not beat that. I think the DC of a frag grenade. So they're going to take 5. Hang on. They're going to take 5d6 damage. So hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roll. All right, so that's every one of them takes 21 damage, and I'm going to try and intimidate them. I'm basically going to say in French, and these guys speak French, correct?
One would hope so.
I'm going to say to them, comrades, your place is in the revolution, not here. Run. And do I run a intimidation check?
They are, no, because they're not intimidated by you, unfortunately. They are intimidated by the grenade. Because a few of them just had their legs blown off and some just died instantly. But they are disciplined soldiers. One man saying, join the revolution, it's not going to deter them from mowing you all down in the streets. No.
Okay, so for my second attack, I'm tossing another grenade.
Yeah.
So same thing. What's their saving throw this time?
So, that's a fail. That's a 6. Odd enough, the packed together block of bodies aren't good at jumping out of the way. So that's a 6.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should have run when you had the chance, guys.
Yeah.
21 again, it looks like.
Excellent.
I'm sorry, 17.
Okay, more bodies and limbs go flying as two big holes are now opened up, through which you see the man taking Rose away move a little bit quicker. You also see the two civilians looking at each other and give each other a bit of a kind of knowing glance. And anything else? Movement?
Has it been? Is the path open? Like I guess I've opened a hole in the soldiers at this point.
There's two holes through which you can see Rose disappearing.
If I run after them, am I going to be provoking attacks of opportunity from these people?
You can move 30 feet closer, yes.
All right, and that will. But if I do that, that will provoke an attack of opportunity from them.
Then you'll just be 30 feet away from them, and accuracy will be better.
Is there any kind of cover I can run to that's between me and them?
Presumably, yeah. You'll see like debris, discarded carriers, some woman shrieking at the explosions and gunfire has just thrown up her shopping, and there's some bags lying on the street.
Okay, I'm going to rush, like hide behind a cart or something. Just basically get some cover from these guys for if and when they shoot back. But I'm going to try to get as close as I can besides that.
Okay. Marvelous. Byron, you're up next.
If I run 35 feet closer, will I be within 30 feet of the two civilian gentlemen?
Yes.
Excellent. I'm going to run towards them and cast Charm Person. And I'm going to beseech them and say, "Do not gun us down in the street like cannon fodder. We are worthy political prisoners. Take us to the Bastille with this man."
Okay. What's the DC?
Be 15.
15, okay. That's one pass, one fail. Right. So you see the larger man look down beseechingly at the smaller fella who just shakes his head and says, "The cat spawn of the ministry. Killed him."
Gosh, damn it. I'm going to then use a key point. Is there cover I can hide behind within range?
Yeah, I mean, this is like partial cover.
Okay, and then instead of using more movement, I'm going to use dodge as my bonus action.
Okay.
Everyone attacks me with disadvantage.
Yeah. Tesla.
Right. Tesla's not in a good way at the moment. That was a lot of bullets he just took. But we'll see what we can do about that. First thing he's going to do, second level spell slot, he's going to cast Invisibility. And turn himself
Invisibility or invincibility?
Invisibility.
Invisibility.
I would dearly like to be invincible, but no. With his bonus action, he's not got much he can do on that at the moment. He's going to use his movement to get off the street. His bonus action will be to command the zombies, if they're still alive at this point. It's at your discretion what's happened with them at the moment, Toby. If they took the damage, they would need to be making their undead fortitude saving throws to see if they're still alive.
Oh yeah,
their maximum HP is
22 HP. So
yeah.
That is abysmal. Oh god, that's 1, 1, 4, and 3 6s. Plus. No, no. Oh no, they're all dead.
Ah,
That is really unfortunate. I'm sad.
Me too.
I suppose you can always race him again.
Yes, but not until a long rest, sadly. So.
Christina's getting less and less pretty.
Well, it is what it is. I'll find more bodies elsewhere.
It's a revolution going on. There's bodies everywhere.
Yeah,
Regent
exactly.
Street's here, not for lack of bodies right now.
It's just
Exactly.
created a whole bunch of them just in front of you. Although many of
Exactly.
them are missing their legs. But,
Yeah. But yeah, for the moment, he's used his action to cast invisibility. He's taken himself off the street with his movement and gotten into any form of cover you would deem available.
Mhm.
And he's just going to kind of try and assess the situation as he sees it. He's trying to do the math on how to keep everyone alive in this one, and he's not hopeful. All right, that's my turn.
Marvelous. So the two gentlemen are going to make a strange whistling noise as they retreat behind the slightly nervous group of soldiers and
Slightly nervous. These people have been blown up by 2 frag grenades.
Yeah. Hold the line. Reinforcements on the way. And they start trotting around the corner, following the disappearing rows. And so another volley of muskets open up. This time, those with advantage. That's an disadvantage. Either a 16 or an 18. So 18 for everyone else, 16 for those with disadvantage to the whatever.
State
If
lines.
if we have cover,
You get a plus. Is it +1, +2 for partial cover?
I
I'll
think
double
it's
check.
2.
I think it's
To be
2.
wrong.
We miss for Byron.
It's a hit for Rasputin.
yeah, that's a hit for Durruti as well.
It's actually an important question, Toby. How much time has gone on since this fella ran down the stairs and out the apartment?
Maybe less than 5 minutes. So everything's happening very quickly.
Oh, right. In that case, I'm going to have to miss a turn.
Why?
He's
Because
Oh, haste, yeah.
the boost
Right.
that Tesla gave me.
That's just for 1 minute, yeah?
Yeah.
and
I'm so sorry
mean,
about that.
it felt
I mean,
like
that-
time was
that-
going quickly, but
Yeah,
you say
but that turn you missed, I mean, that would have probably been when...
during the
the rest of the-
conversation. Okay.
yeah,
thank
when the rest of the group was
Fair,
catching
fair,
up with
fair.
you. So, yeah. Don't worry about that.
damage.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Not that I should be suggesting that, but
A bit more devastating this time. That is 30 points of piercing damage.
oh,
As people are moving closer.
And they were able to do 30 points of piercing damage despite having, I would presume, some of them killed by the grenade.
Hopefully you killed the slightly lesser soldiers,
Oh.
leaving the better shots.
Also, if 5 minutes has passed, then my armor class is 16, so you hit me as well. So it's 30 points for me too.
oh,
So I'm also out.
Yeah, but I will say, however, that as they fire, they will beat a retreat, leaving their friends dead on the streets, with their sort of civilian masters fleeing the field. They see no reason to hang around, and they start retreating in good order. Now, would you guys want to continue this?
continue our own slaughter.
Yes. Or
I
would
think-
you guys like to regroup?
I think Rasputin would run up to the body of Byron and say, "I'm really sick of doing this," and put in another healing word and just sort of address the group and say, "What is this drunk bastard always saying? Follow the course of history. These people are going to the Bastille. He's talking about this Bastille place. Oh, we must find a place and talk about what is our next step."
As I sit up, coming to life for the 3rd time this day, I whisper in your ear, "Don't just say healing word to me, baby. Tell me those words. Tell me those sweet, sweet words."
And he just all he does is whisper like a bunch of Russian curse words in your ear, just like not even necessarily that it means anything, just like shit, fuck, piss,
Sounds so sexy.
boobies.
How many hit points do I have now?
Oh yeah, I should actually roll for that, huh?
I mean,
You have 6.
that's half my hit points, so I'm.
I used healing word. We know where they're taking him, and doesn't look like they intend to kill him. I think we should find a place to rest and regroup.
So we have two options: we either get ourselves arrested in the Bastille, or we attend the public executions. I mean, to be honest, which side of the execution do you want to be on? Both seem risky.
I say first we find a bombed out building that people would not think to search twice. And
Gentlemen,
arrest.
do you know what we haven't been doing as fools is using our knowledge of history against these peasants. So we know where the storming of the Bastille will take place and when and what will happen and in what order. And so yes, as long as we stop running blindly head first into chaos, at least now we know where this fella is, and we know, as I've always suspected, that his fate and our history are entwined.
Well, I'm glad that somebody knows a little bit about this place, because I don't know shit.
Yeah, Durruti is at this point he's more or less furious, but he's agreeing with Lord Byron. I think we should.
Okay, my love.
The Bastille is getting ready to be attacked. They've foolishly taken him to the Bastille. I say we should coordinate our attack when the Bastille itself gets stormed. And how soon will that be?
Tomorrow afternoon. Or tomorrow afternoon, roughly.
We have that amount of time to take a long rest and find some French peasants' clothing and some pitchforks.
You will know those. So you remembered. I mean, Byron and Durruti will both know that the crowds will start gathering in front of the Bastille tomorrow morning at dawn. Is when the first groups start amassing.
Just like a good concert, gents, we need to get there early so we're at the front. Well, maybe the second row the first row will get shot, probably.
Well, let's find a place to rest. Can we? Do we need to find Can we go back to our? Can we go back to Madame Fleury's house?
No, gentlemen. Anywhere where the weird fellas we just tangled with know about is danger right now. The safest place is in the house of a random prostitute. No one will suspect us to go there. Well, perhaps my wives will expect me to have gone there, but no one else will expect me to go there.
Frankly, it doesn't sound like a terrible idea.
Fine. And Durruti just mumbles under his breath, "Sex worker."
Best option we have.
Shacking up at a brothel for the night is going to cost you all 4 gold pieces each.
Okay.
I'm good for it if anyone needs a loan.
Yeah. Plus an extra gold piece each if you want to avail yourselves of the services.
Nope,
Not interested.
I don't think Rasputin would say no, to be honest.
Okay, I'll pay the extra 2 gold for me and Rasputin.
I can also cover myself.
I just mean we're going to go for Buenaventura and Tesla's girls.
Yes, of course, yeah.
my treat.
We don't want anybody to feel left out.
These girls will be offended.
And yes, night will hit. It's about 7 o'clock. Long rest is going to be 8 hours. So that is maths. Why do I not have a calculator open at all time?
I'm taking that long rest now, Toby.
But before
That's
the
4 a.m.
Before the long rest, after I'm done with the girls, I will cast chanting poetry on them and convince them to go out and see if they can find any news on the streets, any gossip about what's happening surrounding the Bastille and the Revolution.
Okay, excellent. So that will bring us to about 4 a.m. When, if you guys were to take a long rest now.
Does the long rest that's going to bring back my hit points, right?
Yeah, you can just click the long rest button at the top. It'll it should reset your max.
Yes,
HP.
but sadly not my gold, nor my wine.
Did I never mention that you found 3 bottles of wine at Artist's house?
Amazing. I'm gonna need Buenaventura to help me carry them because I'm in comfort.
The prostitutes will happily take the wine off you.
That was not offered. The prostitutes have work to be done with their mouths. I shall be drinking the wine.
Oh, Jesus. Right. And so, would you gentlemen like to take a very quick 5-minute rest whilst we decide? Do you want to push on to the better end? You guys are very, very close. Or leave the finale for next time?
I could go either way. What do you guys feel like?
I feel like this is a good pause point, kind of like a cliffhanger.
I agree.
Means we're going to burn ourselves out.
I agree as well. I think though we are, that's the sound I was hearing.
Sorry, I've been
There
furiously turning my volume down this whole time, but
It's
Cutie
it's
got
not-
dropped to me halfway through the episode.
I kept thinking to myself that I was hearing it upstairs.
No,
Because our children are like 2 weeks apart.
It's on me.
I do also have a child that's trying to get into my house, or into my house.
He loves her outdoors. It's the only way to play D&D in peace.
I suppose we should save the final thing for the next episode. Then it sounds like
I
people
imagine there's a chance for combat, and that would push this session very, very, very long. Even if there's only a chance.
Oh, and if you want to do, justice to the historical narrative, then probably it deserves
Indeed.
more than a quick.
All right,
roundup.
We'll do it next time then.
Marvelous.
When is next time? When can everyone do?
It's an excellent question.
I'm still free
I'll
whenever.
stop recording now.
Well, before you stop recording,
Oh yes.
with a small child there, it means I have an audience to speak to. Then, right, the party is going to rest up in a random brothel somewhere in Paris. And at least you now have a face to your quarry. You know where he is. And you perhaps should have just listened to Byron all along and just gone to the Bastille and waited for him there.
Friends, in your defence, 9 times out of 10 I speak nonsense. There's no hard feelings for the one gem amongst the swine, shall I say.
And so hopefully we shall bring this saga to a conclusion next time. On whatever we're doing here.
On History
Dragon
Ball
Ball
Z.
Z.
On History Ball Z.
History balls.
Epic rap battles of Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
Thank
Man,
you all,
I'll
everyone.
tell you, I feel like I'm disappointed that we did not keep Christina Hendrix alive,
Man.
or Sword Lady.
But for all the wrong reasons.
I feel relieved that was going to a bad place quickly.
I was actually pleasantly surprised that you guys succeeded quite that quickly in the fight. I expected it to be a lot more even, but and they even I like according to stats they even had a chance of winning. But
Yeah, it was going to turn at the start there. They had Byron dead to rights.
Yeah.
I think we lucked out with some good rolls and some good strategy there.
Yeah, me bringing
Yeah.
Tessa back from the brink, just about saved us.
I was cheeky with that storm sphere. I was being very tactical about how he would consider her as his friend, but not necessarily Oscar.
Yeah.
And locking Durruti down was like a good little way. I was working my angles there. I was like, how can I keep that guy locked in and do minimal damage, but still do damage that will set me up for later?
yeah, it worked out really well.
Yeah, it was lucky that when I fired wildly, I just obliterated one of the.
I wasn't quite sure if I should count your machine gun as a magical weapon or not in the end, because it is rare and it's like your rare choice. I thought that no, having a magical weapon, it's more fair. So I count as magical damage. I regretted that rapidly when I saw that, like in the first time, you took off 2/3 of her HP. I'm like, oh, that was a mistake. All right.
So if that had not been considered a magical item, she would have been. She would have absorbed
You're
it.
taking off like 1/3 of her hit points rather than 2/3. But yeah.
I was amazed she could take it that much punishment. What class was she? Was she a fighter?
No, it's basically in that fight we
Vampire.
fought a or Jesse, can you guess?
Vampire.
Succubus.
Vampire? No. Yes, so one succubus. Obviously, succubus kiss, whatever.
Yeah.
She
I
never
think
even had a chance to
mesmers.
heal. She was going to like go ethereal, come back, heal by doing the whole. One wraith, one knight, and a spectator.
Amazing.
Oh
Because,
wow.
Yeah, because spectators are you don't see them very often. They're kind of cute.
What the hell is a spectator?
It's like a mini beholder.
Yeah.
Ah,
Baby beholder.
Can someone please remind Byron next time that he has advantage on saving throws against spells and magical effects? Because I forgot.
Oh.
That would have been quite
That's the,
handy. Of all my
your
weaknesses,
teasing.
that's the. Actually, no. Now I'm a satyr, right?
Oh yeah, so that'd be gone.
Yeah.
I kept thinking to myself, like, I've got something in that I could just end a charmed effect on somebody, but I don't think that I do. I think that was just something I was staring at while building other characters.
I remember that being a monk feature at like level 8 or 9 or something.
Yeah.
well, we got a level 8 monk, but
I think he's multi-class.
No, here's
Yeah,
the
4/4.
problem. Like, I know 5/3.
5/3. Yeah, 5/3.
I really did this time just go for the build that felt the most honest. And
Yeah. It was
when
good,
I see you
though.
guys doing 70 damage, I'm like, no, I can flirt with the big bad boss.
yeah. By the way, our zombies, Durruti would have checked for this, but they didn't have any they didn't have any armor or anything on them, did they?
No, not. I mean, the Wraith would have had leather armor, and so would Oscar. Whereas the two women were basically wearing very little.
Okay, so that explains it. So yeah, and Durruti already has leather armor, so okay.
Whereas, I mean, what do you roll for investigation? 16, yeah?
Yeah, it was 16. I was basically,
I'll
I'm
tell
just
you
looking.
Do it. You found, I would say you found some studded leather armor. Just like fancy tactical gear of the Wraith.
Sweet. Well, Durruti's gonna wear that then, I
You
think.
can have some studded leather armor, yes.
I'm going to stop recording. This was enough bonus content for the
Yeah.
D&D nerds. But yes, I just see Jesse's clock that because I have advantage against spells, I can be in the middle of the storm, and I might
Yep.
survive it. Yeah.
It's a high risk, high reward thing, and I think you're right. That does play into Byron's sort of
Oh yes,
legend.
I'll just goad you on. Oh no, I can take it like Scrappy Doo. I've got the hit points. I can.
That's a
take
bear.
it.
It'll work out.
Oh, gents, that was great fun. Thank you.
Oh, pleasure.